Hey folks, this is Johnny, and here's another great Faderport 8 video, and this one is really cool. This is one of the editing options, or one of the few editing options available on the Faderport for actually editing what you see on your screen. This one is a nudge feature, which will allow you to select an event and move it using the big knob. And there are so many levels that you can adjust within your song using the big knob. It's really, really cool to be able to do that. So what we're going to do here, let's play this crazy little song. I dragged in a bunch of loops from one of the Personas loop collections. This is the hip hop, and I borrowed a bunch of loops that I have absolutely no idea what they do, but here's what I came up with. I don't know what that means, but it sounded pretty cool to me. So we're going to use this as our example. So one of the first things that I want to do is I want to be able to select one of the events. There is no way to select the event on the Faderport, so you've got to use a mouse for this. But if you have your mouse, if you're a righty like I am, I mean, you're like right there, and it's really nice. It's just to be able to go select the next event. There is no way to advance to the next event on the Faderport, but you can use the mouse. So here we go. I'm going to select this one. And I'm going to hit the selection button, and I have my quantize rate at 1/16. So now this event is going to move on every 1/16 part of the grid like this. Look at that. It's very nice and convenient. And I can just do the mouse, and I can do that one. Would be nice to have a button that I could hit to advance to the next event, but in this case, the mouse will have to do. There we go. So now here's the cool thing. I can actually drop this or raise this, depending on your perspective, to 1/64. And now it will move at every 1/64 note. And now, before you ask, yes, I can turn off the snap, and I can move my events really fluid per frame. The absolute lowest amount that you can actually move an event. So you can really get that thing nice and fluent. So now, obviously, I would rather it snap in most cases. So I'm just going to use the mouse to bring it back to a position that snaps. Now I'm going to go back to, like, say, 1/32. And now any event that I choose will move to that rate on the grid. So we can keep it snapping to the grid as long as we have the snap turned on for our song. And that is how to move events using the Faderport. It's a great option. Again, hopefully someday we'll be able to actually use maybe the arrow buttons to advance to the next event. That would make it even faster. But for the moment, I really love being able to turn a knob rather than trying to drag the mouse, especially with this awful trackball that I have, which I love, but I only say awful because it's a nightmare to actually move stuff, because you've got to, like, move them, a little bit here and there. Ooh, I don't even know what the heck I did to that one. There we go. So this is a really great option, and hopefully there'll be more stuff like this for actual editing coming out for the Faderport in the future. And again, this is Johnny Gibe. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.